What's up, YouTube? How's everybody doing, fams, on this Saturday? Hopefully everybody's doing wonderfully blessed, hanging with your loved ones, out enjoying this beautiful day. Most importantly, having a safe day wherever you guys are posted up at in this beautiful world that we live in. This is your boy, Hyman G, and your boy's about to drop it like it's hot and break you guys off the latest and greatest in the wild, wild west of crypto land. Guys, on this channel, your boy, Hyman G, I be breaking you off Doge and overall crypto market news. Why? So you can stay informed with the latest and greatest, and so you don't have to go out and get all this information. You come to my channel, you get broken off, and you're well informed. All right, guys, none of this is ever financial advice. It's just me sharing my thoughts and opinions, nothing more, nothing less. All I ever ask is if you guys could just help me out with that YouTube algo, smash the likes, hit the subscription bell, turn it on to all so you can be notified when I come through with these videos. And maybe leave a comment down below, or even give it a thumbs down. It's all good. I just appreciate it. You know what I mean? But even if you don't do that, I just appreciate your time and you stopping by and checking my channel out. All right, guys, your boy is ready. You guys ready? I can't hear you. I said, are you guys ready? Ready? All right, let's get it, baby. All right, guys, Bitcoin is down 0.17%. We're at 47,591 with 28 cents. Not too bad, right? We're above that 45,500, which is a crucial level of support, right? So as long as we stay above that, things are looking pretty gravy. But you know what I mean? But hopefully we're going to test this 50K level of resistance here sooner than later. All right, enough of Grandpa Bitcoin for now. We'll talk about Bitcoin here in a little bit. Let's get into our main superstar of the channel. That is Dogecoin. All right, guys, we are currently at 0.2183, almost 22 cents, right, guys? We're down 1.62%. Doge is taking a little breather, guys, which is all right because we've been pumping since yesterday. Our 24-hour low, guys, is at 21 cents, and our 24-hour high was at 0.225, almost in the mid 22s, right? Pushing for that 23 cents, right? All right, guys, our market cap is at 28.73 billion, and our volume is at 1.14 billion dollars in the last 24 hours. Not too bad, considering just the other day we were all the way to 881 million, right? So we have bumped up. That's what has helped the price of Doge. Not just that, we have broke out of a descending triangle, guys, that has been holding us down since September 17th. If you check out my prior videos, I show it on the charts, right, and talk about that and how we broke out. And I kept saying that we were going to break, in my opinion, that we were going to break out to the upside, and sure enough, we did, right? So things are looking bullish, right? We have broke past our level. Let's get into the charts, right? Enough of the stats. Let's just get into the charts since we're talking about this stuff here. All right, guys, so your boy I like to look at the daily chart. Okay, guys, that's what this is here. I always look at the daily. Okay, so every candle here represents a day. Okay, so guys, let's talk. Since I was talking about resistance, we'll get into resistance first. Okay, as you can see here, guys, we have a red line here. Okay, a red dotted line. That is the 21-day moving average, which is acting as our resistance right now. Okay, as you can see right here, these 2 days, right, we broke barely above it. Okay, so the 21-day moving average is sitting at 0.2208. Okay, guys, and we're obviously sitting at 21.98 right now. Okay, guys, so we are just barely underneath the level of resistance. Nonetheless, we tested it yesterday and the day before, and we tested it today, which makes it more weaker. Every time we test resistance, it gets weaker and weaker, right? So this is a good thing that we continue to test resistance. But nonetheless, it is still acting as resistance. Why? Because we have not stayed above it, right? These days we tested it, but nonetheless, we pull back and we retrace, right? We get back under this level of resistance. So we need to flip the trend, right? Make resistance support. But for now, 21-day moving average at 22 cents is our level of resistance. Now you can see this white line here, which is our support, 19 cents. 19 cents has been carrying us for about almost 2 weeks now. I think it's 13 days if you count the candles, right? About 13 days. This has been holding us very, very good, right? We haven't dipped any lower. If we do, 16 cents is our next level of support, guys. But 19 cents has held us pretty good. All right, that's as far as what I got for the charts go, guys. I like to keep it pretty simple and beginner friendly when it comes to the charts. All right, guys, now let's dive into this article here. Right now it says Dogecoin founder proposes Ethereum bridge and NFT compatibility as ways to bolster Doge network. Now these are two things, guys, that can help probably push the price of Doge, push it up. This can act as a very extremely positive catalyst, right? The bridge and NFTs, being able to buy NFTs with Doge and using the Doge network instead of using the Ethereum network to purchase NFTs. We'll be using a Doge network, right? Which is awesome. All right, guys, let's dive into the article. Now it says Dogecoin has seen a slowdown in momentum with price crashes that have plagued the market. Things things like transaction cost metrics have shown the Dogecoin may be slowing down as the asset loses more of its value. It says Bitcoinist reported in September that the transaction count of Dogecoin had dropped to levels not seen since 2017. It says on-chain data showed that the numbers of daily transactions had dropped to 16,441 per day. This signaled a decline in interest in the cryptocurrency, which had been built off of mostly hype. Dogecoin's use case, or lack thereof, is something that has prevented the digital asset from achieving the highest possible growth. Now I'm going to stop right there. Why? Because they're saying that there is lack of Dogecoin use case, right? It is used over 1,706 companies now accept Doge as a form of payment. Now, if there was a lack of use case for it, then all these companies wouldn't be accepting it as a form of payment. So I disagree with that there. Now it says this is why the altcoin has grown in popularity. It says Doge developers have taken steps to expand the coin's utility past just its monetary policy. Some of these have been reduced transaction fees to make Doge a more attractive option for crypto payments. Exactly, guys. The devs, they're working on lower transaction costs. Why? Because if you want it to be used as an everyday currency, then you need to have the cost to use it damn near to nothing. You know what I mean? Co-founder of Dogecoin, Billy Marcus, had re-entered into the Dogecoin market after he had previously sold out all of his crypto holdings back again. Marcus has now immersed himself into the Dogecoin community. Recently, the co-founder laid out what he believed would help bolster the adoption of Doge, a Dogecoin Ethereum bridge, and NFT support of the cryptocurrency. And I couldn't agree anymore, guys. This would be huge once the bridge between Doge and Ethereum becomes live, right? Because right now, obviously, they're working on it, the bugs, this and that, to make it better, right? So when it does become live and available for retailers such as you and I to be able to use, this is going to be huge. It says Marcus said that the addition of the Doge ETH bridge as payments methods for NFTs on the platform like OpenSea, the co-founder explained that the high demand for the NFTs and being able to purchase them with Doge, right, not Ethereum, with Doge, will increase the utility of the digital asset. Because right now, guys, you have to use Ethereum on OpenSea in order to buy NFTs. Right now, we're talking about with the bridge, then you'll be able to use Dogecoin and not freaking Ethereum. Not that I have anything against Ethereum. Now, right here, it says 2 things I believe would help Dogecoin. 1, completion of Doge Ethereum bridge, like I said, which they're working on. And 2, NFT platforms on OpenSea, allowing for the Doge Ethereum token to be used for purchases. NFTs purchases is in high demand with crypto, allowing for Doge purchases of NFTs greatly increases the utility. Guys, NFTs is off the chain right now, guys. You know what I mean? You got celebrities, so on and so forth. It's a hot commodity right now, is what I'm getting at. Dogecoin taking the payments space by storm. One sphere where Dogecoin has seen increased utility has seen in payments space. Its low transaction fees make it a prime candidate for carrying out small transactions like paying for movie tickets and buying concessions in that movie theater, right? We already know that. I'm not going to get into the who's accepting it as a form of payment now, right? Any of that stuff, because we already know all of that stuff, AMC and Dallas Mavericks and so on and so forth. All right, guys. Now, that as far as what I had for as far as Dogecoin news goes, right? So 2 things that will help Doge go to the moon, baby, is the Doge and Ethereum bridge coming live and NFTs, right? All right, now let's get into this right here real quick. Oh, it's cold out here in the Northwest, baby. All right. Oh man, you know what I mean? I hate when my news feed does this, right? When it recalibrates. All right. Now I just want to touch on this. So I'm not going to read this article, right? Now it says Federal Reserve Chairman Powell says no intention to ban or limit the use of cryptocurrencies. Now this was huge, guys. I think this was a positive catalyst yesterday's when he said this, right? And I think it acted as a positive catalyst, and that's also what helped push the price of Bitcoin up, which therefore helped Bitcoin, right? Because what helps Bitcoin helps Doge. You know what I mean? So this is good to know, though, right, guys? That they're not gonna, they don't intend to ban it or limit the use of it. Why? Because obviously it's not going anywhere. They couldn't stop it even if they tried, right? But nonetheless, him coming out, Jerome Powell, the Federal Reserve Chairman, coming out and saying this in public is a very good positive catalyst for the crypto community, right? So I just wanted to touch on that real quick. Now, I really wanted to touch on this right here. Where is it at? Okay, we'll get into this one here real quick. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Now, it says, come on, baby, my feed. It says Bitcoin investors no longer fearful. watch this BTC price level next. All right, guys. Now, because the index was fearful, now it's gradually going back to greed, right? Which is what we want. We want it to start growing, because when it's fearful, guys, people are scared. They don't want to buy the dips and so on and so forth. They think it's a bear market now and yada yada yada, right? But I just wanted to reiterate and show this, right, that people's sentiment is starting once again to get bullish for the people that are turned bearish. They're like a light switch, right? Bearish, bullish, bearish, bullish. Me, I'm stay bullish all the time, baby. But I do keep it real, and I'm not stupid either, right? And I know that eventually, right, we are going to go in a bear market. All right, guys, let me see. I want to find my article here about PLANB. Where are you at, baby? Okay, here we go. Now, it said, this is an article out of Crypto. It says the analyst that nailed August and September Bitcoin closing price predictions, BTC at 63K in October. Now, this is PLANB, guys, right? Now, he hit it for June, I think it was July and August, right? He hit 2 targets. But let's just get into the article. I can tell you, I can read it better than I can tell you. Now, it says Bitcoin's price closed in September at a lower level than it did in August. While that may sound like a negative occurrence for Bitcoin bulls, the popular cryptocurrency analyst PLANB actually saw this happening months ago and predicted the exact closing price. Furthermore, he provided even more favorable price for the end of October, November, and December, right? He's the guy that made the stock to flow model, right, guys? Which is a technical analysis model. All right, guys. Now it says Bitcoin to close October at near all-time highs. Bitcoin went through a roller coaster in the past few months after the peak, which it reached in mid-April of 65K. Now it says the subsequent retracement caused initially by Elon Musk and later by the latest China ban on the crypto industry drove the asset south hard. The following months, Bitcoin had lost more than 50% of the value and dumped below 30K on numerous occasions. The latest such example came in July when BTC went all the way down to 29K. Since then, though, the tides have turned rather decisively. PLANB, the popular crypto analyst behind the stock to flow model, saw these developments early on. Back in June, he posted a graph showing that this was worst case scenario for the year based on the price and on-chain metrics predicted this weakness in July. Later on, he envisioned that Bitcoin's price will end August at just over 47,000, which it actually did, guys. The price line for September was slightly lower at around 43K, which he also occurred. Guys, this dude knows what he's talking about. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? He hit it. He predicted it, right? And a lot of people are hating and saying, oh, that was easy for him. If it was easy, then why weren't they doing it? You know what I mean? A lot of haters come out, right? Why didn't they come out and say, you know, there's people on YouTube saying that, oh, this was an easy target for him to hit and yada yada yada, right? But if it was so easy, why weren't they making YouTube videos or coming out on Twitter saying, giving price predictions? Because they did it. Now it says later on I read that, sorry guys. It says keeping in mind his accuracy, it's worth pointing out that his October closing prediction is at 63,000. If Bitcoin is to tap this level, the asset would be just shy of its all-time high record of 65K. For November, he sees Bitcoin at 98,000, while for December the price tag would be 135K. All right, guys, this is what I wanted to close it out on a positive note, right? Now these are probably some wildish, outlandish numbers for some people, but this guy knows what he's talking about, and I'm gonna say I believe that we can hit the 63K by this month, and by the end of the year at 135K, if not at least 100K. You know what I mean? But who am I? I'm just a new YouTuber talking about Dogecoin and the overall crypto markets, right? I don't know shit. All right, guys, you guys stay safe and stay blessed. Hopefully this video was useful, helpful, and informative for you guys. Stay blessed. Until tomorrow, your boys out. Peace.